Hi Aquarius, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me. This message is for any Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but also if you have Aquarius in a particular house or planet that you need clarity on, then this message is also for you. Message that came through while I was clearing the deck, very strong related to power, authority, how we see authority, how we work with authority. And obviously at the time I'm recording this, if you are watching this at the time I'm recording it, Pluto retrograde just went back into Capricorn for the last time, all right? It's going to be there from September 1st until the middle of November. For you specifically, Aquarius, it might feel like you're moving backwards here. Like you just finally got, the flow of things, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what's happening? So I want you to understand that you're probably going to be feeling the collective shift very powerfully. All this collective energy. So even if your personal life, it feels like everything's going okay, energetically, you might be feeling the effects, okay? So just make sure that you're very mindful of that. Spend as little amount of time as you can on social media, okay? If you have a career on social media, there's just this idea of when you're done, you're done. Yeah, there's a very strong message for self-discipline here, okay? Self-discipline, so strong. And because this is a big new path for you, Saturn and Pisces. So your lesson with Saturn and Pisces might be related to that discipline and courage, okay, that it takes to pave your way forward. Now for you, it's probably going to take some purging. I just got with that Saturn and Pisces. There's something here to be left behind, all right? And it could be an attachment to something that you hold an emotional tie to, but please take a look at what house Saturn is in, okay? And what sign rules Saturn in your chart, because I think you're going to be doing a lot of reflecting here this week related to that, and then connected to your Pluto. Like for me, for instance, I have my Saturn and Pluto in the same house, okay? And so that's something where it's like, you might even have that where it's like, whoa, my Saturn and Pluto are in the same house. But I do think when it comes to this Mercury and Virgo energy, we also have that new moon that just went into Virgo. I'm sorry, that new moon in Virgo, and Mercury retrograde just ended. So I just think that there's something here to staying grounded and staying focused, even if the world seems off kilter. Okay, staying grounded, like my favorite astrologer, strong boundaries. Pam Greger always says, stay on your eagle's perch, like that. Uranus and Taurus retrograde too. My goodness, there's so much happening. So please do yourself a favor and check out Pam Gregory, Donna Stellhorn, Heather Ensworth. They have amazing transit updates. Get your chart and see how it connects to your life, what houses are being affected, because I'm just getting this very strong message that you're going to be affected personally. Okay, yeah, specifically Pluto, judgments ruled by Pluto. Anxiousness, anxiety, worries, fears, nightmares. Even if it's that, you go to bed, you just have some crazy messed up nightmares that keep you up. You're going to be feeling that energy. All right. So the more you can take your personal power back and, like I said, limit your time on social media, you are connected to that energy, Saturn and Libra. Okay. So just balancing your time. All right. You are part of the Aquarian age. Obviously the Aquarian age is going to be a lot of technology and futuristic energy, but just make sure you limit that balance, have that balance of this is the time I'm on social media, and when I'm not, I put my phone in a drawer. All right, I turn my computer off. I mean, that's something I'm working on. I saw on my phone yesterday how many hours I was on my phone for work, and I was like, oh my God, that's way too many hours, right? And so there's just this mentality where you're gonna start seeing things in a nice lighter way when we do limit that time. Okay, it's really just about being disciplined and taking charge with that for you, Aquarius. So let's see what we got going on for you. Also, too, if this reading does end up resonating, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. And you can also buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com. A lot related to balance. So this is going to be a big shift for you when it comes to balance, okay? When it comes to answering that wake-up call, you're going to have something click. You might have some strong Libra placements too. Wow. You are going to have something click, though, when it comes to balance. I'm getting work-life balance, too. You might be somebody who's a workaholic like me. You know what I mean? And when it comes to personal power, you might start getting, the less I actually focus on this, the more abundance I get. And how, that's, again, stuck to the old paradigm of the Capricorn paradigm, of working 80 hours and you get more. And we're noticing, the more time you put in, it's not actually giving you what you expect, okay? And then when you do have that nice balance, all of a sudden like these synchronicities happen, and then like all of this starts flying at you, right? And so it's just really about that. And what's fascinating here is why I said wow is your polar natal sign of Leo got a really strong energy of moon energy, all right? And looking at your moon sign. So please take a look at your moon sign, but also take a look if you have any Leo placements, or just reading up on Leo energy, because you could really incorporate that polar natal energy of Leo to really shine, okay? So overall energy this week is the moon. Now, the reason I find this interesting, yes, we just had that new moon in Virgo, but we're having a full moon in Pisces. The moon is ruled by Pisces. Lunar eclipse, okay? So a full moon in Pisces, partial lunar eclipse. Now, this is when we say enough is enough to something, all right? This is when that lesson of Saturn and Pisces is going to be like, if there's anything we're still attached to related to that lesson, we're putting it down, we're dropping the bag, we're moving on, all right? And so your intuition is going to be heightened. I want you to pay attention to those dreams. You're probably having very, very vivid dreams, and those dreams are your intuition trying to tell you something very important, all right? I had a very interesting dream, and then I did a little analysis of it this morning. It's like, wow, that makes perfect sense for what I am manifesting and what I am aligning my energy with, okay? Now, what you need more of, the 8 of coins. So here we go. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to how we're looking at what we're manifesting. When, like, this person's just like, oh, I have to deal with this. And it's this idea of reassessing how we approach our work life, reassessing that balance too. There's something here where you might be feeling limited, but there's this opportunity. So if you're looking to expand, if you're looking to increase visibility, revenue, you're gonna like be online and all of a sudden like take this free course, or this video pops up to learn something related to a niche aspect of your career or what it is you're trying to expand. That's really going to open up a lot of doors for you, okay? What you need less of, 10 of Wands, okay? So this is what I'm saying, Saturn and Sagittarius. So when it comes to something you're creatively passionate about, it's just this idea of like, you think that the more you do, the more you overwork, the more hours you put in, the more you're going to get. And this is your opportunity to break that, all right? To change your perspective and lighten the load. There's something here too. You're going to learn to work smarter, not harder, okay? There's an opportunity this week that the universe is gifting to you to work smarter, not harder, streamlining stuff. It's like the energy of doing 3 tasks at once, okay? Like you start this one, then there's just something here to efficiency where it's going to free up your time, and it's just going to lighten the load. It's like we feel that pull of the Capricorn paradigm wanting us to do more than we need to be doing, right? It's like that, slave to the wage type of energy that we're clearing. Okay, so let's see. Why is the moon here? Yeah, and this, you know what? I'm actually going to, that fell over there and I'm going to keep it there. Let's get a moon, because that's actually a very important thing for you to learn. And I know it's connected to that. Okay, everything's falling over there. My goodness. Okay, so 8 of coins. Why is the 8 of coins here? Amazing. Let's get one more. Okay. Now, the moon, King of Cups, the Emperor. So this is this balancing, right? And so what did I say? Like, there's so much here to balancing energy right now. And it's this like being the leader, but like making sure that your emotional life is fulfilled. It's just balancing these energies, okay? The duality of life is really what I'm getting, balancing the duality of life. Now, the King of Cups isn't ruled by Pisces, but we see fish here. And so there is something, like I said, to the Pisces is the most connected to the collective unconscious, to the dream world. And so, like I said, there's something here very strongly coming through with dreams and a message for you, where if you don't write down your dreams, please do. Like, there's some very strong messages, especially during the time of that Pisces full moon. I think you're going to be getting it. And it's related to authority, confidence, and going back to Leo, all right? Leo, this was their message for this week, was the Emperor. So I really want you to watch Leo's reading if you can, because there's a very important message for you in there. The 8 of coins clarified by the 6 of wands. So like I said, there's something here where you're getting put on public display here, in a sense, where I get what you're working on. People are going to start seeing it for what it is, all right? Like, this is you being at the forefront of something, but it takes you understanding this lesson here of like connecting the dots when it comes to working on something. The Hierophant with the 10 of Wands. So this is where it's like, I want you to change your perspective on like this, and because you're going to be teaching people an easier way of living, I'm getting. And so what did I say about Pluto? Okay, it's going to be going back into your sign. And so this is the time during all of this retrograde energy. Saturn in Pisces retrograde, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. There's another one Chiron retrograde in Aries. Okay, so there's a lot here when it comes to getting everything set. So please just make sure you're staying focused on seeing the opportunity you're gonna have to like show people this is how you unlift this burden. Okay, the message keeps coming. Work smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder. And there's a way for you to maybe even teach people how to be more efficient with their work. Don't get stuck in your head. All right? Please don't get stuck in your head. This is Jupiter and Gemini. So like I said, this is where like I think you're teaching people, swords, communication. You're teaching people how to unstick themselves. Like there's this idea of, I can teach you how to do this. Okay, so I'm so excited for you. So let's get an empowering question, because your intuition's on point. Your dreams are having messages. So just allow that spiritual aspect into your life, because there is a very strong message there. So, I love this. How often do I give myself permission to enjoy life? How do I feel then? Because this is where I think it's clicking when you unplug and like when you allow that balance of the duality of these two energies into your life, it opens up so much more abundance, okay? That's the age of Aquarius. Enjoying life more, doing the things that make you feel emotionally fulfilled, and allowing it all to come to you. So Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me. Again, please hit that like button, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to hear this message. And as always, shine your inner light. You've got this.